Bit of a head turner. We're testing a 2020 Roush F-150, a Ford F-150 tuned up by Roush Performance with a nice appearance package and a couple other bells and whistles they threw in there. A beautiful light bar and rack. You've got some lights up on the fender flares, you got lights on the mirrors, you've got badging everywhere so you never forget that you're driving a Roush F-150. Cool thing with this exhaust system is this pretty little red button down here in the dash. It's all about exhaust sound. You want a quieter exhaust? Flip that switch. Ah, nice and quiet. Gotta love it. You want to get a little more aggressive sounding, then oh yeah, we're back in business. This thing has what they call a console vault in it, and you open up the console here and look what you got. You got a safe. You got an actual safe in here that's made of metal. In this corner, the 2020 Dodge Ram 1500 Rebel. This is more comparable to the Ford Raptor. This thing's all factory, all stock. First thing I noticed when I got into this thing was, where's the shift stick? It ain't here. It's right over here. It's a dial, and that's a bit of an acquired taste. In the middle of the dash here, you have the biggest infotainment center I've ever seen. This screen is huge. This is like 2.5 times the size in my car, and mine was pretty big to begin with. The screen has a vertical orientation, which is great for navigation because you can see more of what's ahead of you and behind you versus what's to the sides of you. Now both these trucks have some towing power. Unfortunately, I don't have anything I can tow with it. So let's test how these babies pull. We're gonna rip them up the DeWitt Access Road in Stony Creek, but these things are gonna have to work to get up this access road. This is a steep one with a little rough terrain in the middle. It's gonna be fun to see which truck comes out on top. Oh yeah, nice. Oh, damn. Oh, we're spinning a little bit. That's pretty badass. Yeah, going over those train tracks up the hill there, I was once again able to feel the difference that the Roush suspension system that they throw into these F-150s makes. You can feel the power. You can feel the power in this thing for sure. While you're not feeling the acceleration and stuff like that, like you would in a Mustang or a Charger, something like that, you know, you feel that this thing has the power to tow. And I guess we'll see if that's the same in the Dodge Rebel. Here we go! Rebel tow. Oh, oh! Woo! Man, this thing handles it a lot better than the Roush did, and I'm surprised by that. Oh, and the bumps! Woo! Okay, you felt the bumps a little less in the Roush. Damn, listen to that thing. I can hear it, my ears are popping getting up this high. All right, so I think the Ram actually does take the uphill climb. Does that equate to more towing power? I don't know. Oh my God, okay, this thing, I'm speechless. It left me on speechless, man. The Rebel had a little bit of stealthy power underneath it. I wasn't expecting that. Damn, that's beautiful. So while the Ram Rebel was able to take one of the challenges, that being the uphill climb, we gotta see which truck's gonna come out on top in the kiddie pool challenge. Here we go. We're gonna load up a kiddie pool in the back of the truck, fill it up with water, take it over the roughest street in St. Hamilton, and see who's left with more water at the end of the trip. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, I can hear it splashing. Doesn't handle the acceleration so well. I don't know if that's more of a testament to the suspension or if that's a testament to the power this thing's boasting. It's kind of a glass half full kind of thing. Or kiddie pool in this case. I think it's when I don't hear it splashing anymore. It's when I'm really concerned about how this is going. A little shaky road over here. Let's open up a bit. Here we go. Oh man. It sounds like it's holding together pretty good back there, but I could be completely wrong. This is probably the smoothest ride I've ever had down Barton Street. One last test. We're gonna really hammer it around this corner here. Here we go, we're all revved up. Oh man! Hey, if it held that one together, we might have a winner. Yeah, the suspension feels pretty nice. I've noticed it's really good over train tracks and kind of like inclines and declines, quick changes in between the two. Hitting little bumps and potholes and stuff like that, I barely feel it. So let's get out and check out how we did in the Roush F-150 kiddie pool test. Here we go. Oh man. Yeah, we lost a little bit of water. For reference here, we used to be right up to that dinosaur's mouth there. And we lost a good, God, I would say 4 to 5 inches there. So I guess we gotta try it out with the Rebel now and see if it fares any better. Once again, we're gonna head over to Barton and do the exact same course that we faced with the Roush. Already not a promising start. Bit of body roll going around the first corner. Ooh, it sounds a lot splashier than yesterday. I don't think not having the Roush performance suspension setup is gonna do our Ram any favors. Good Lord. Sounds messy back there. Okay. Here we go, opening up. Woo! I definitely think the Ram has a little more get up and go. So once more, we're gonna have to really peel it around this and the corner test to top it off. Let's see who's gonna come out on top. I have a feeling I know who it's gonna be. Oh! That didn't sound too good. That didn't sound good at all. Let's go check out the damage. Oh man, that looks pretty bleak. Oh yeah, there is only but an inch left in here. We lost a good 5 or 6 inches there. Pretty nasty. That looks like we've dubbed ourselves a champion. And the other thing we're gonna gauge against each other is the curb appeal. So far, the Roush F-150 is winning the eye catcher contest, and it's plain to see why. Like, it's noticeably a different truck. But when you're getting a premium truck like the Rebel or the Roush F-150, you kind of want people to turn their heads a bit and check out what you got going on. If you look at this and an ordinary Ram 1500 next to it, you'll see very clearly the differences. You have more aggressive accents on the hood and just a more aggressive appearance package in general on the Rebel. And yet, I think it's subtle enough that it's not really turning many heads out here. So I gotta give the nod in curb appeal to the Roush F-150. So if it were up to me and I had to choose between one of these, it would all depend on what the purpose is. Ram 1500 Rebel, it seems to have just edged the Roush F-150 when it comes to how it pulls. But if I'm trying to be a badass, turn heads, and have a truck that really stands out from the rest, the Roush F-150 is the way to go. So my final verdict, you're gonna wanna go with the Rebel for towing, but the Roush for showing. Are you a shower or a tower? That's what's gonna decide which of these two trucks is meant for you. So be sure to check out my automotive partners, Eastgate Ford and King Chrysler, for anything automotive that you may need. Subscribe to us on YouTube to catch more of these silly but informative videos with a Hamilton local touch. If you have any places that you want to see this series go, any independent businesses, any spots in Hamilton or the surrounding area, drop a comment, tell us where you want us to go. We may just take it into consideration, or send us a DM if you are a business owner and you want to be featured on this series here. I'm Mitch Varley, your Hammer Bro, and I'll catch you in the next episode.